everybody, and welcome to another Qwiktro. It is I, as always, ReActionExaminer, aka Tristan J. Today I'm going to be telling you about Puppeteer. First off, this game is truly one of many that is going to be in a category that's basically the missed gems of 2013. This game, I missed it when it first came out a month ago, but now I'm punching myself because I didn't get it right away, because this game deserves a lot more love than I saw it got from a lot of media outlets. This game is fantastic. It does so much things that are just creative and innovative that just blow Grand Theft Auto or anything like that out of the water. I had the thought, I just finished the game and I'm a little breathtaking because it made me cry a little bit. I will admit that. It made me cry a little bit. It was a little bit of a tearjerker. It was a good ending. And while this game isn't perfect, I had a thought to myself about an idea I had for making, top missing gems or hidden gems of 2013 or whatever. And I thought to myself, what games that need to be played that really weren't by a lot of people of 2013? This is one of them. I think Ni no Kuni is another one. But what games would you substitute to skip instead of playing? And thinking back on it, I liked Grand Theft Auto 5 quite a bit. Not as much as other outlets. I mean, I gave it a 4 out of 5. I mean, that's a really good score. But I thought about it, and the game doesn't do anything outstanding. Its one key feature is a huge world, and it does everything that the past Grand Theft Auto series has done, if not a little bit better, but nothing is groundbreaking. Even like the heist things, while cool, has been done before. Switching between characters, that has also been done before. Not to this grand a scale, but I mean, they're basically the same characters in the first place, besides personalities and stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want to put a hate speech or whatever on Grand Theft Auto. Again, I love the game quite a bit, but looking back, there's so many other games to be enjoyed that should get a lot of love when stuff like Grand Theft Auto 5 appeals to a huge audience. Stuff like that and Madden and Call of Duty. All these games are being bought by people that really don't play games that often, that just kind of buy a couple games a year and that's their thing, and they get enjoy out of it. And games like this suffer a little bit. So enough of my rant. Yes, so Puppeteer. Puppeteer is basically like a culmination of like fairy tales. It's like Tim Burton meets a little bit lighter Disney tone, pretty much. You play Kutaro, this young puppet boy. He has lost his soul because the Moon Bear King has stolen souls from Earth, and he has crushed your head, so now you have to possess other heads in order to defeat him and his generals, which are the 12 Zodiac of the Chinese calendar or whatever, like dog and rat and etc. And so yeah, this whole game takes place on the moon, and every single part, or all of the 7 acts, take place in a different part of the moon, and they're all, like typical platforming stages. Like, so the first one's kind of like a typical moon, whatever. Act 2 is like more of a jungly kind of area. 3 is pretty awesome. It's slash water, part pirate. It's pretty cool. I think that might be my favorite world. The 4th world is like a western. The 5th world is it's like Halloween Town, basically. 6 is kind of like Alice in Wonderland-ish. And 7 is basically, it's part like Snow Level, part a retrek of the first act or whatever. Each act has 3 stages, and these stages are all pretty long. Each stage is about, I don't know, maybe 20 to 30 minutes, something like that. And it's all really fun. I think the first act is it's more of a tutorial act, and at first I didn't really like the game that much. I was like, yeah, it's kind of cool. Not until Act 2, so about an hour into the game, did it really pick up, and it held me ever since then. It's wondrous, magical. It's just so much fun. The gameplay, there's a few hiccups here and there, or whatever, and I'll get more into it in my actual written review. This is just my impressions after just beating the game and kind of brainstorming stuff, along with I'm gonna post a video, which is this, of showing you stuff. So that's that stuff. There's bonus stages you can unlock in every single act, and you can replay them, which is kind of cool. You can collect heads. Again, the heads don't really do anything special besides they aesthetic look. In stages, you can basically unlock stuff like maybe there's a giant spider web. If you have this spider head on you and you activate it, then it'll unlock a bonus stage or get you some moon shards, which I didn't mention that moon shards. The Moon Bear King sealed the moon goddess away and stole the shards and something, whatever. But yeah, if you hit the action, it'll show you what like the little action will do, and it'll activate something or whatever. Like this one, swinging around. They're all really funny animations, I gotta say. Little guillotine. Just so much has went into like all of these things basically. Oh, and Picarina is basically your sidekick or Navi of the game, except she's not annoying. She's actually a super awesome character. I think she might have one of the best voices in the game, and just fun. Just fun all around. That's what this game has. Fun. So you can look at all the heads and stuff of your collection and talk about each one has a little story behind it. For extras, there's also these picture books, and they basically go through fairy tales of how some of your characters wound up on the moon or whatever. It's kind of cool. So yeah, that's basically it. There's a few extras. Every stage has obviously a replay value of getting new collectibles and surmounting your progress and whatnot. The game took me about, let's see here, like I said, 20 minutes per act, so maybe like an hour per act, so 7 to 8 hours, I think. There's like no time really to tell. So that's what I'd probably surmise. As far as difficulty goes, it's not that difficult, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Otherwise, yeah, I definitely think you should check this game out. Read my review. I'm gonna play a stage here and enjoy.
With the snake's third piece of the moonstone in hand, Kutaro schlepped himself onward to the shores of a vast ocean, the Moonshine Sea. 'Twas a dreadful realm full of pirates and monsters, and frothing up its waters at the moment was a roiling rivalry between Captain Gaff, pirate master of the Jolly Lamham, and Generals Pig and Sheep, who were vying for the captain's riches in the name of their king.
Yo-ho! Another fine haul, me old salt.
Aye, the Moonshine Sea be ours now. We'll not be cowed by pirate nor monster.
It's all thanks to the Moon Bear King's sparkly prize, yo.
Check it out, Kutaro. Those are moonstone pieces.
By the by, me hammy hearty, have you seen the wanted posters?
For that blackguard Kutaro. Begad, cheat. Look at the reward. If we catch this swamp, we'll be swimming in swag. Weigh anchor. Smartly now.
Avast, Pig! There's not a cent to be had if we can't find him. Think of the time we might waste. And the electric bill.
You be right again.
We'll need one smashing scheme to catch him.
Shh! Keep it down.
How dare you pour one without me, you scurvy bacon bit!
First pig, first serve.
Quick, Kutaro. Now's our chance.
Slowly, stealthily, he stole his way closer. The two generals were 3 sheets to the wind, but Kutaro could not risk waking them. The moonstone shards were just a few inches from his fingers when...
Oh, it's a trap!
That scallywag Kutaro fell for it.
Yo-ho-ho! The Moon Bear King will heap riches on us now!
Ew!
Our hero had fallen, quite literally, for a ruthless ruse, and now he found himself wriggling around in the darkness. From the briny smell and lurching floor, he knew he must be trapped inside a ship. In the next room, they found another mountain, no, ocean of gold. But to Kutaro, these riches were just another obstacle to surmount. The question was, how far could he get with a puppet's body, a few hand-me-down heads, magical scissors, a knight's shield, ninja bombs, and a pirate book?
I bet you yank the screw loose. You lit the fuse! Jeez! Must be right under the main deck.
How did ye get out? We locked you in with the treasure.
Aye, but a goddess intervened. Return me ship, or swim with the fishes.
Never! Finders keepers!
Swine!
After them, Kutaro! We have to get to the Moonstone Shards first! A shark! How did a shark get on deck?
Generals Pig and Sheep had been using Gaff's ship to capture marine life and test out a malevolent magical oil. It was just the captain against the dastardly hog. Mano a Hammer.
Shark attack!
Randomly, a rogue shark ruptured the deck, causing poor Kutaro to tumble back down to the lower levels.
Think the captain is okay?
Below deck, more sea creatures were being held captive and subjected to unspeakable experimentation.
Who did a number on this bottle? I feel like there's a joke here.
Here we part ways, sheep. Only buxom beauties be worthy of the captain's embrace.
Embrace this!
Yo ho! Need a hand with her,
We better get back up there.
As the crackle of gunshots and clangor of crossed swords issued from above deck, our little hero raced through the ship's bizarre interior with all the resolve he could muster.
Keep firing, you powder-wetting milkmaid! Fritter that away, limp loins!
The ship rocked and seas churned as Gaff cornered the treacherous generals.
Enough foreplay!
Mayhap we should cut our losses, pig.
Raven curse!
Our turn, Kutaro.
Wave after wave, the violent sea unloaded its fury upon the jolly land.
Surf's up! 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 Surf's up!
Whoa! Check out the huge fish. Is that a tuna? Man, now I'm jonesing for some sushi. Give me a double order and I am set. 2 this time. What a haul!
Greedy lamb chop! Greedy lamb chop! Greedy lamb chop! Greedy lamb chop!
You know, one oft overlooked fact about the Moonshine Sea is that it contains vast quantities of pepper along with the salt. No, it's true. Part salinity, part gesundheit. No doubt more than one failed freebooter marooned on a desert island has doffed his boots and dunked and dined on nature's condiments just to survive. It's a tragic story, really. One that should be told more often.
All right, that's enough science. Hey, it's a fishing rod. Wonder what we can catch. Something big, I hope. Hey, no fair! Double teaming! Yeah! Let's send this
Blimey!
Here, lad. Ye earned it.
Come on, Mighty! Let's go! They went up the map!
Prepare to die, Captain Goof!
Ha! Suck on some seawater, you milk feeder! What? Huh? Yeah!
Try me for toys! No!
Avast! Desist, ye dogs! You'll knock me off! That's it! Eat more!
Did it work?
A noble try, swab, but you've left me yearning for more!
Get off me, me putrid monster!
It's stuck!
Ooh, got it!
Shark! Stay away! There'll be no profit in chasing us!
Ah, but I mean to sink your booty!
Begad, there seemed to be no heights to which this mad melee would not climb.
This is so getting out of hand. Oh well, we have to get those moonstone shards. So let's buckle up and buckle down.
Fat face! Fat face! Fat face!
Kutaro clambered up the creaky, clamorous mast as the wind batter-fanged back.
Oink! Get lost, sheep! Oink! Get lost, sheep! Oink! My spot! Oink! My spot!
Those two generals are hopeless.
Harry
You're not
this!
such an annoying
Ah,
partner,
you
right?
thrusts be rusty!
Just die already!
You first!
Come on this, you foul beef eater!
I prefer fish! Have a kitten!
Oh, thank you!
Watch this!
Hocus pocus, duck duck goose!
More like Dove. But enough games.
Have at ye! Ye can't run forever! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Got him!
Begad! Begonias! Oh, we springboks!
So long!
Ah! Keep running, you cowardly cold cuts!
Kutaro was far from solid footing, and even the slightest jolt would send him splattering down forthwith upon the mildewed planks below.
Careful! Watch your step! I know! Try to tilt things in your favor, then jump!
Kutaro had to get an angle on the situation as he leapt his way from platform to platform.
Whoa! Oh, that gave me a heart attack! Whoa! Check out the bling on that map fake! You can't trick a lady like me!
Pig, unkeg me!
You're not having a barrel of laughs?
Puns aside, Captain Gaff had had a field day with sheep. Enough swords had been run through the keg to make a pincushion blush.
How the heck is he not shish kebab by now? One more skewer and it's gotta be game over.
Poor Pig wasn't having much better luck with his battle.
Ha ha, lame.
This be a powder keg. So long, suckers! What? Where am I? Where be? Where?
Ready to surrender? I can do this all day.
You'll not live out the day.
What?
We call for a little help. Ready? Aim! I didn't say fire!
Get back here!
Flying cinders meet flammable sail. Kutaro was caught in a combustible death sandwich.
Come on! Hurry!
As the sails burned down, they sent hot air spiraling up, which added even more oomph to the fire.
Kutaro, you have to keep moving!
Really, it was a sort of a race, except instead of a checkered flag, Kutaro was getting waved along by a toasty, char-spangled inferno.
Now, you scurvy chickens, be out of runway. Ready to feed the plankton?
No!
Pig!
Ah!
Pig! Stay with me! You can't die without paying me back! At least take out some life insurance!
Hoops off me treasure, ye dog!
You can settle your accounts in the next world! Yo-ho! So, we've a weaver on our hands. Kutaro, me lad. I'll let you have the honor.
You mean the hassle?
As he faced the Weaver pirate atop the Lambam's mast, Kutaro could feel a wrathful animus pulsing through his new pirate hook. Its previous owner clearly had a score to settle.
Don't you roll your eye at me! Come on, after him!
The Jolly Lambam's Jolly Roger was a sign of independence, a declaration of skullduggery to the open seas. Only one there could have weaver-fied the skull and crossbones and taken over the ship, and it wasn't Winnie the What's-His-Face.
We'll show that tyrant. Today he's gonna fly a white flag.
A flash of steel, a well-timed block with his shield, and a yank of the hook for good measure. Bit by bit, Kutaro was running the Weaver ragged. Someone, somewhere along the line, had replaced our scared little boy with a fine young hero. With that, Kutaro laid the Weaver flag to waste, freeing the souls of countless children and wresting the Jolly Lambam from the clutches of the cruel Moonbear King.
End of the line, you bilge-sucking livestock. I'll see you to Davy Jones. But first, I'll have back me treasure, along with me ship.
Zoinks! We'll never give it back!
Not even a piece of eight!
Gold and silver be a heavy burden when you're sinking.
Captain Gaff's sword darted like lightning as he swashed pigs' buckles and fleeced sheep's philallary.
Avast! Me treasure!
That's money, you raving lunatic!
Could we please avast forward to the part where you cough up your moonstone shards?
Never! We'd sooner be shark bait!
Ahoy! Moby!
What the? Jeremy Timber!
Hey! That's cheating, you scurvy whatevers! Darn it! We can't let him get away. Captain, is your ship submersible?
But of course, me beauty. When a lass wants to submerge, Captain Gaff and the Jolly Lambham are happy to oblige.
Really? Wow, you're the best!
Shouldn't take more than, say, 3 days.
You are so not the best. We'll do this the hard way. Deep breath, kiddo.
Oh, man overboard!
Again?
And so, with the footprint of urgency firmly impressed upon his behind, Kutaro was off to the foul abyss of Davy Jones's locker to bring pig, sheep, and their vessel the Moby to justice.